Welcome back to the channel, coming to you with some XRP. Coming to you on this bearish Sunday morning. We're going to get through the intro and we're going to get right into XRP. Come on. Let's go. Want to say first and foremost, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, if you would at this time, subscribe to the channel. Captain America here, asking you to subscribe to the channel. It don't cost nothing. It's free and it helps this channel grow. And if you hit the like button, it'll help YouTube push the algorithm out. So we're going to get to the charts. I want to say that to start with. We're going to get over here and we're going to get over here and talk about XRP. Sitting at $1.39, down a little over 1% on the day. We've been in this new day 11 hours and 39 minutes. And over the night, Trump come out with a post talking about Iran had 48 hours. And it's spooked the market and we had a sell-off. Not a real big bad sell-off, but we had a sell-off. And that ain't good in a bearish market. So we did see XRP right here push all the way up to the one at $1.60. Come back down and we have two big areas of resistance standing above us. I do want to take these off and come back to them later in just a minute. Want to show you this. We're going to look at the 7-day, the 30-day, and the 90-day VWAB. So last night, I was looking at it. We come down through this, drop below this 30-day. We already went up and dropped down below. We came down below the 7-day, went back up and retested, got a rejection. And we came down. Also did the same thing here. We came down with something similar. We bounced off of the 30-day, went back up, came back down, and then got a rejection, and we headed down. So we're sitting below the 7, 30, and the 90-day, and that's not good. That's bearish on XRP. But I want to come and we'll take these VWABs off, and we'll put on our support and resistance levels. And as you can see here, we're coming down to an area of support right below us. And I wanted to bring this to your attention. Well, don't know exactly where the 48 hours started that Trump posted out on Truth Social. But we could be going back down. More than likely, we're going to fall below this 236, down to the 382, and probably wicking to the bottom down here, and we're going to come back and retest this $1.34 again. Let's see on the 1 hour. I don't know. I don't see. There we are. There we are right there on the 4-hour chart I was looking. Well, I wanted to bring to your attention, well, as we get closer within this 48 hours, I don't know what Trump's next move is. Nobody don't really, but those around him. Look to come down to the 382 here. And then, coming our way, I do believe we're going to come our way to $1.34 and test this $1.34 floor right here. What we did back over here on March the 8th. Looking to come and test that. And at that point, it's going to all come down to what's going on with what happens within the 48 hours. So, and this is what I feel like is going to happen. And we're going to lose this $1.34, and we're going to come down and retest. We're going to come down and retest this area right here at $1.27. I may be wrong, but this level here has held pretty good at $1.34. We did have this wick down over here on February 28th, and then we went back up. We got a bounce, but I do believe we're about to revisit that $1.27 area this week, more than likely. So keep a lookout. I do believe we'll come down. We'll hit this 382. And then we'll come on down right here, and some narrative will happen, and we'll come right on down, and then we'll come down in this area of support right here, and maybe try to come back up to the $1.34 is what I'm looking for this to happen in the market. As you can see here, I'll draw you a picture. It's not, Bitcoin has a better head and shoulder than XRP does. If you kind of, I'd say, overall, you can look at this right here going up, and then, we come down kind of, not so perfect head and shoulder, but I do believe that that's what we have got formed here. Before we had this great W patterns, that was bullish for this market. You had this W pattern right here. You had this W pattern. Just W patterns everywhere. And we was just shooting up everywhere in the market, and we run our way up to $1.60. But now I want to bring to your attention, we have reversed them W patterns, and you can see it here. We came down. You could say this is a W pattern. We're coming down, so you can look for this to happen. Somewhat that, or come down like this, hit, go up and come down like this, just keep coming down over here. Somewhat of that sort, just giving you a general idea of what we see here in the market. So look for this move that we're going to drop. Depends on what happens within the 48 hours, whether we lose this area right here. Once we come down, whether we lose this area right here, and go back up and try to get back above the zero right here. All depends on what happens in the 48 hours. But I want to give you another insight. As far as the U.S. economy, it don't look really too good. We got rising fuel prices, in which we already had a bad economy anyway. No matter what they tell you. I voted for Trump, but still, to hear him say it, we're in a good economy when we're really not. But he's just being told what he's been told. So, and that's what his speech is going to be. The economy's doing great. The stock market's great. But, and I really don't see the narrative behind going to war with Iran. There's something else, but going on behind the scenes that Maybe some may know what's going on. I really don't see it being an issue with the nuclear uranium deal. We done that last year in the 12 days with we just sunk that in, we buried that in the ground. So I do believe maybe they wanting to go over there and see if it was moved before, they destroyed these facilities. And Iran probably don't want them over there. They might, more likely they knew what was going to happen. They probably moved it. So, it's going to get much worse than before it gets better. So I'm looking for Bitcoin to pull back around 38,000. And it is going to go there, y'all. It's going to go there. Big XRP will end up pulling back 70 down to 50 cents, somewhere around that area. But it will recover, and it'll probably make great returns in the next cycle up to $7. That's what we're calling for here on the channel, that XRP, wherever it bottoms at, it will go to $7 in the next cycle. By 2028, 2029. So if you do see XRP get below around 70 cents, I'm telling you, you better be buying, because the return's going to be good. I can assure you that. Around, if it gets down to 70 and 50 cents, you better be buying all you can buy, get all you can get. Because I think after this cycle here, we go in this bull run cycle, the next bull run cycle, and we top out, whatever it be, it's not going to pull back. No, it won't be. No, it won't come back no $1. It won't come back no 50 cents, nothing like that. But I do believe it's going to pull back this one last time in this bear market. Not being negative, but it's going to give a lot of people the opportunity that wasn't able to buy at this price buy before, because they've seen where XRP went. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Don't miss out. I'm not down in XRP. It's going to be an awesome project. It's going to be a little slow getting off the ground once the Clarity Act signed and America starts rolling over to digital from fiat, modern day traditional currency. So, but as time goes on, each cycle you're going to see XRP go higher, 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 and higher. I do look for it to be in the 2 digits by not this next cycle, but the cycle after this. So if you'll start getting in when it starts getting below $1, your returns will be great. I'm just telling you. I'm just being straight up and honest with you. I don't think it's going where people think it's going. Nowhere near it. 3 digits. No. I don't think it'll ever reach 3 digits, 4 digits, or nothing like that. To be honest with you. But it will make you it'll profit you to get in on XRP once it pulls back a little bit more. You get in on it right now. But that's entirely up to you. Do your own research. But here we're gonna let it pull back a little bit more, then we're gonna buy. So we wanted to come give you an update on XRP. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that like button. It don't cost nothing. It just helps me out. It just helps the channel out. It helps the channel grow. So if you will, do that for me. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. So God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.